Hey, how you doing? Today we're going to cover signed numbers, negative numbers, and how to do operations with them. We'll start with when there's a plus sign between two signed numbers. Okay? For example, -7 plus -3, or -7 plus 3, or 7 plus -3. Do you know the answers to those? There's a couple rules that will help you always get the right answer whenever you have a plus sign between those. The rules go like this. If you have the plus sign, if both numbers are negative, then you add the numbers and your answer will be negative. If, however, you don't have both negative, if you have one of them negative and one of them positive, then you subtract the numbers from each other and your answer will have the sign of the larger number. Okay, let's look at the first example here. -7 plus -3. If they're both negative, which they are, you add and the answer is negative. So the answer to -7 plus -3 would be -10. On the other hand, look at our second example here. -7 plus 3. You have one negative, one positive. You subtract, that's 4. And your answer, you give the sign of the larger number, which was the 7, the absolute value of the larger one, negative. So it would be -4. The third example, 7 plus -3. Again, one negative, one positive, so you subtract, give the sign of the larger. The 7 was larger, with no sign, meaning positive, so your answer is +4. Now, if you try the worksheet, it'll give you some practice on this. I'll give you 3 more examples real quick. -1 plus 3, -1 plus -3, 1 plus -3. Give you a second to try those. Apply the rule. If they're both negative, add. If they're not, subtract and give the sign of the larger. Okay, you ready? First one, it's like this. One negative, one positive. Subtract 2. Sign of the larger, 3, so it's +2. Second example, they're both negative, so you add 4, and the answer is negative. The third example, one positive, one negative, so we subtract. 3 was the larger one, it was negative, so it's -2. Alright, it's that simple. Get some practice, and then come back for another video on if you have a minus sign between two negative numbers.